That's the wrong mic.
Oh,
This takes
I
this
thought
mic.
you meant.
Nope.
Never mind. We have sound?
Okay.
We have sound. We have
Hi,
sound.
friends. Good thing we have backup mics.
Yep.
Hello. Tara Tom here again. Only now I think that you can hear me. My mic light is on. We had to switch out the mics for some reason because technology is not always our friend. So Irene's trying to turn her mic on, but while she's doing that, I will do what I was doing when you couldn't hear me, which is introducing those who are here with us. And that is myself, Tara Tom, and we are at Town and Country Quilt Shop. You can just use mine.
Good, because I'm getting a light.
And then we have Irene, who is behind the camera for now and will be presenting in a minute. And Brenda is answering questions on the Facebook Live. And her sister Mary is here, being our audience, our studio audience. She's clapping. So welcome to the Thursday morning Facebook Live. We do this every Thursday, and then it is actually uploaded to YouTube later in the day, or by Saturday anyway. So if you happen to be catching this and you would rather watch it on YouTube, you can do that. And we canal, and Irene is shaking her head.
It keeps fading in and out, telling me it's got a poor connection and coming back. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Brenda, are you getting any delays in the video?
The sound is there, but it's not great.
Okay. What about video delays?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All
we
right.
apologize.
Sorry. There's nothing we can do about that.
We're about a 30-second delay.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
but is it fading in and out? No. Oh, okay. Then I think we're okay.
Oh, okay.
The delay's there, but they're not losing. Hopefully,
all right.
they're not losing the video.
And I will speak up because it sounds like this microphone is not as good as the other microphones. So, good morning from Western New York. It's a beautiful day, a little bit cool and windy, but the sun is shining, and we're happy to have the fall weather. Well, I'm happy to have the fall weather. So I hope you're having a great day too. We'd love to see where you're watching from. So if you want to put where you're watching from in the comments, that would be awesome, and then we can know. So we have a couple of announcements. One is we do have items for sale during this Facebook Live, and they are available on our website, which is www.townandcountryquiltshop.com. And if you want to see what we have for sale, there's in the middle of the menu on the top, it says Facebook Live, and you can click on that, and then you'll see everything that we have. Also, there is one item that often gets some excitement going, which is our $5 a yard fabric. So if you are interested in that fabric, you need to go right over to the website and order it once we announce it. Please don't order it now. Right. No, please don't order it before we announce it, is what I'm saying. Okay. Because it is there, but let's just set the time so that it's not gone before we. Also, I wanted to talk about last week we celebrated our 7th anniversary, which is kind of exciting. I never really thought about how long I would be here, but it feels like 7 years and it feels like 2 years. So it was really fun. We had a lot of friends come in, and a lot of people really loved the bags and the mugs. So we are in cahoots. I don't know if that's the right word. We're in negotiations, really is the word, about offering those mugs and totes in the future sometime because they were such a hit. So we'll see. So what else? Thank you to all who came out to wish us a happy anniversary. It was a wonderful week. And I want to talk about some things that we have new here. So I have been seeing much buzz about these on the internet and at my distributors. And what they are little labels. They remind me of the labels that my grandma used to sew into my knitted sweaters. They have that feeling, and this one that Irene's showing you has a little bit of metallic. They're called Sarah Hart's labels, And right now we have this kind that she just showed you that says made with love. And these packages are $7.99 and there are 8 labels inside. We also have and these are folded a little bit differently. Let me check those out.
So do you fold these and put them right in the?
Well, this one I think you don't fold.
Oh, you can just put in the student.
Yep. Or you could if you want to.
You
could fold
be able
it.
to read it that well. So
right.
I think you probably want it out straight.
Yeah. So you could put this in the binding. You could put it like this on whatever you're making. And then this one is meant to be folded. It comes folded. So this one has just got the little flowers. It's
so
kind of hard to pass off.
So little tiny flowers. It'd be cute.
And that could be used for something other than a label.
So this one is is it? No, it's not pre-folded, but
yeah.
I think it's meant to be. It is pre-folded, but it's not attached.
Right.
So I think it's meant to go into the seam right there.
Yep, and it says on the back here, high quality woven labels that are soft to the touch. They are too. They can be sewn into any seam or along the edges to add joyful details to all your me-made textile projects. So that's the one with the flowers. Whoops. And then this one is going to be fun. This one says, made at retreat. You going to put that over there?
Need these. Yeah. For all my retreaters. Because
we're retreating, so.
I think cute. Oh, those are adorable.
Yeah. So that's a new thing that's out, and we thought we'd share it with you so you can see what's new and exciting out in textile world. And then the other thing, this is a trigger for me. I just love list pads. This one has a big old magnet on the back, so you could stick this on your refrigerator and put your honeydew list on here or your grocery list when you run out of stuff. So it has a sort of a mistletoe theme. So it's kind of Christmassy, but it wouldn't really be offensive if you had it out in July because it's just red and green.
Which is
pretty.
Good because that's when I have it out. Yep. Very nice.
So that's new.
How much was the cost for the labels?
The labels are $7.99, and
this is $6.99.
$6.99. Yep.
It's got a bunch of pages, 100 sheets, and a pen,
Yep. So those are both on the website and in the store. And the next thing that we want to talk about is Irene. I want to say finally, but Irene is so fast that it's not like we've been waiting for a while for this. But Irene has finished the Alaska Rainbow Quilt. It's behind me. I'm going to move out of the way so you can enjoy it in all its splendor. How's that? Am I out of the way?
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yep. So this is made with laundry basket linens from Andover. And it has a couple of threads that are bugging me.
Yeah, I have to de-thread it. I just finished it last night with the borders and
And
everything.
it's warm in some spots and cool in other spots and just gorgeous, just beautiful. So we wanted to show this to you, and we do have kits available for pre-order right now. We've already had several people jump on that, so we're really excited about that. We have a good idea of how much to order in fabric. But if you are interested in pre-ordering that, you can go right to the website. The price is going to be $149.99, and that will include all of the laundry basket linens for the top and the border and the binding.
To be tuckerized.
Yes, not the backing. And then Irene is going to teach the quilt as a block of the month beginning in March, and she's tuckerizing it. So those of you who may have already the pattern, you want to make sure, if you want to take the class in March, to make sure that you have enough fabric, because for some of them, you're going to need a little bit extra so that you can make your block and then trim down to perfection, like Deb Tucker teaches you.
And that's the benefit of tuckerizing it. If you buy this kit from any shop or anything, you're not going to have enough fabric to tuckerize it. The reason you tuckerize is to oversize and trim to perfection. If you are a confident person, you might not want to do that. But these have a lot of points, lot of points. And by tuckerizing.
And you can see how well that worked.
They come together a lot better.
These points are nearly perfect. So
it's not perfect, but it's far better than if I had just taken and done it with her templates, because the pattern will give you templates, but they're precise templates. There's no room for error. So,
And what are the names of the tools that you'll need for this?
just Wedge Star. You probably would like to have a Tucker Trimmer 3 to trim your 9.5.
And Tucker Trimmer 3. So
Yes.
if you already have those, you are
Yep.
ready to go. That won't be till March, but March will be here before we know it.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so in addition to this that is not new, I have some other things that aren't really new, but they're not really obvious when you come in the shop. And they might be things that you look for projects. And we just wanted to let you know that even though they seem to be invisible, one is actually invisible after a time, they're here. So I wanted to show you, we have, this is vinyl mesh. It's kind of like a screen. It is, how wide is it? It is 37 inches wide, probably so you can cut off some of that selvage and have 36 inches. And it is very strong. They used to call this pet screen because it's pretty strong. We have made bags with it, and sometimes it is called for in other projects. So if you have a project that you would like to do and you don't know where to source this, we're your source. This one is navy. Yep. I had to compare them because they're close in color. This one is the navy, and then this one is the black. And there's a good amount on each of these, lots of projects left for them. And they are $10.99 per yard. So you would order them per yard and we would cut it off. And it would be, if you got a yard, it would be a square because they're about a yard wide. So that is our vinyl mesh. And then we also have clear vinyl. And this is some amount of millimeter.
I don't know if you can see it, but it shows that you can use that for like couch covers, table covers, not just putting in bags.
Yep, floor covering, furniture covering.
Yep.
Yep, so this is the clear vinyl that is called for, like if you're making those little like cosmetic bags that have clear vinyl, or if you were to make something like a Yazzie tote and has a clear vinyl. I think the By Annie's, a lot of those bags have clear vinyl. So if you're looking for that, it's here as well. And this is, how much is this? The clear vinyl is $12.29 per yard. And I don't know how wide it is, but
it's got to be quite a bit taller than that.
Yeah, I'm 5'4".
There you go.
So it might be 4 feet.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I don't think this is wide enough to measure it, but anyway, it's a good amount, good width. 54 inches is what it is. Yep. And I really thought that it had the, it says double polished, so that it's polished on both sides. Yeah, yep, it's heavy. All right, so that's the clear vinyl.
They're always tucked back in a corner.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't even know we have them.
Yep, so those are just things that we have in the store, just in case you didn't know when you came in, or in case you're not local and you've been looking for products to make your bags with. That's what we have. All right, so Irene is next. She's going to share some other cool stuff.
Be careful of the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Microphone.
Oh,
I can yell. I'm really good at yelling, but you might not like that. So, yeah, my microphone, I just plugged it in, is dead. So, because we don't usually use these, and for some reason, the other ones don't like us this morning. So, I'm going to do a class spotlight, and this class is the 25th of October, and it is this gorgeous little wall hanging, this gather. And our dear friend Linda Luther, hi Linda, is going to teach this. It is on October 25th. It is from 10 to 2 p.m. And if you've never made, this is a Patch Abilities. And if you've never done that, the way you make it, you also quilt it. So when you get done with this, it's done. You don't have to go back and quilt. You don't have to do anything. You just hang it up
if you want. So before you bind it, you could put a sleeve if you wanted to, but these are small, so you probably wouldn't need a sleeve. You could just hang it up regular. And if you love these actual fabrics, we have kits that have all the fabrics you need. I don't think they have backing, but they have all the fabrics for the pumpkins and the words and so forth. And of course the pattern in there. If you want to do your own fabrics, because you have a stash, none of us have stashes, but if by chance you do, you can do just the pattern, and it won't include all the fabric. But if you sign up for the class and you don't have time to gather all your fabrics, you could just buy a kit, and then you've got the pattern and the fabric. The kit is $28.99, and the pattern alone is $10. So that again is October 25th, which is a Friday. Okay?
Just in time for Halloween.
Just in time, because you could easily have it done or nearly done. And by the time you walk out of here. So that's a great class. And if you've never done Patchabilities, they're awesome. I absolutely love them. Unfortunately, I don't have time to get a lot of them done, like any of them. But I have all the patterns and I have a couple kits, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it. We've done them before. If you did, you remember Willie Melt, who was a cute snowman, and we've done a few others. And we're going to continue to do them because they're a nice, quick project. So, all right, item of the month. My second favorite thing to do. Item of the month is this adorable mini Aliso. Isn't it cute? And the best part, okay, if you ever owned one of these before, when you grab the handle, your fingers were dangerously close to this hot part down here. They listened to complaints and they reconfigured it. They also improved it by putting a little light on the front of it. Isn't it cute? So when you're ironing, you see where you're going. You can quilt in the dark with this. Not really, but so all in all, it still has the little trivet that you store it this way where it snaps in. When you use it, you flip the trivet over to set it on. Okay, just one quick warning. Don't just set it like on your mat, because this trivet does get hot. I've worked a couple cheap mats that way. That nicer mats probably not, but you should have some kind of maybe wool pad and set it on, or something cute. Sue Landis has a cute little bubble thing, and she sets her iron on there. So this is, the best part is it comes with a case. We're bundling the iron and the case, which matches it. Comes in 4 colors: raspberry, coral, pistachio. Why can I never remember the fourth one? Aqua. I always forget one. It's not always the same one, but I always forget one. And the little case, let me show you a picture. We don't even have them yet. They're coming out soon. I don't know if they can see them. They have a stripe that matches the iron. So basically, you will bundle this together, which should be $99.99, and we are selling it for $79.99 for this month's item of the month, which means you need to get online or come in. You need to prepay, and we will gather all the orders and then order them once the end of the month comes around. Then, and you can pick your color. It's not you're stuck with what comes. You tell us what you want, and we order by color. And then when they come in the beginning of November, then you will be given a call, just like always, if you've ever ordered our item of the month, and you'll come pick it up. And the best part is it's already paid for, so you don't have to worry about it. So get online or come in and see us, prepay. Make sure you let us know what color. If not, we're going to be contacting you to say, what color do you want? And then come first week of November, hopefully we'll have them all, and we will call you and tell you it's here, or mail it if you chose to have it mailed, if you're not close by. I'm going to put it over here. I don't want it on this cutting surface. So that's the item of the month. Again, regular $99.99 on sale for $79.99. That's a really good deal. Alissos are high quality. This does not pop up like a big one, and for some people that's a good thing, because I like to leave my iron sitting on a seam while I'm getting the next seam ready, and if it pops up, it doesn't do any good. You can, on the big ones, you sometimes can shut that up, but the little ones don't pop up. Okay, they just stay there. Great for retreats. Great for if you're not working on a gigantic project like this. You know, even with this, with the individual ones, I used a little iron, so I didn't have to jump up and run over to my big iron all the time. So those are extremely handy. If you've never had a little iron, they're awesome. If you've had one and it died, now you can get a new one. Or if you just want one that has a really cool light or is a really pretty color, you can get one.
Or if the handle is broken.
Or if you have an Aliso and the handle's bothering you, this one will not. This one, I have big hands, and this one fits me fine. The other one I did have to be careful because I would burn my fingertips because they'd slide down. This one, not. It's high enough that it's good. And they actually even reconfigured the very top, so it's a little wider. So great deal. Definitely get your order in, because if there's a huge response, which we've had a really good response to this one, it may affect how quickly you get your product. Because Checker goes, what are you doing? So, okay. My second favorite, somebody trying to come in the back door. My second favorite thing is we call it now 521. Because as you know from last week, we had to alter the quote $3 fabric is now a $5 fabric. You guys were so awesome in helping us get rid of some of the fabrics that may have spent a little too much time here, that we're running out of them. So we, in order to cover costs, we raised it to $5 a yard. It's still an amazing deal. I moved it because people could see it. This is our $5 a yard. It's so pretty. If you're wondering what line it's from, I can't tell you because it doesn't say. So,
Blend by Laundry Basket Quilts.
Oh, look at that. We're doing a laundry basket quilt thing, but it's an older fabric. So if you have a project that needs this or needs a backing, this is great. There are approximately 7.5 yards here. It's $5 a yard. So if you were doing a fabric cafe quilt or one of our half pack quilts, you could probably do a backing for 3.5 yards. So now you have a $15 backing instead of, this was normally $11.99. So it's less than half. And that's what we've noticed with our sale fabrics, is people are scooping them up for backings, and that's perfect. That's the way to do it. So this is $5 a yard, and we got about, according to the estimate from when we did, when Tara did inventory, it's about 7.5 yards.
I'm going to bring it up.
Okay. Yes, you got to see. It's on navy. It's a dark navy. It's not black, but it's on navy. Is it showing up? Good. Good, 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 good. All righty. So that's the $5 fabric. I'll leave that right there. The the number 2 item we have 2 of, okay? And it is a really pretty cut loose pattern called America the Beautiful. I'll show you the back side. It's actually log cabin-ish, because it also requires the Creative Grids 4-inch log cabin trim tool quilt ruler. That's a lot to say. And then they also have on here 1-inch triangle paper for charms. I don't know. And soft and stable to give it some bulk. So you can hang it up Isn't it pretty? So this pattern is regular $3.59. It's on sale for $2. Correct? That's not written here. Is it $2? It's on sale. Sounds about right. Yeah, about right. So there's 2 of those. So again, jump online, order it so that you don't miss out. The other one is a Quilts and More book. We had done a pattern out of this years ago. It was on display until 1/21/22. Yes, we did it was the tree skirt we did with Kim Deal Fabrics. Wasn't it Kim Deal Fabrics?
I think so.
Yeah, we had done it. So we had bought some magazines. Yeah, we had bought some magazines so that we could put it in with a kit. Well, we have some left over. And there are some very, very, very nice patterns. If you've ever done Quilts and More, I love their stuff. It's not super complicated, usually does not require any fancy tools or anything. You can just, I love this one. I love that one. So you will get all these patterns, and we are selling the magazine. It's normally $12.99 because you get so many patterns. We're selling them for $6.99. We have a couple, 5 or 6. So this is a good deal. Let me show you this one too. This one was one. This one, I think that's pretty too. And they're not all Christmassy looking. They could be. You could do that in Christmas fabrics if you wanted to. But and there's large and small, so that you've got a variety in here. There's also some applique. Look at these cuties. Aren't these adorable? Look how cute they are. So if you're interested, this is $6.99 on sale from $12.99. So just jump online, let us know, order it, pay for it. We will put your order aside and all life is good. Okay? So this is $6.99 instead of $12.99. I believe these are $2. There's only 2 of them. So $2 each. And this is our $5 fabric. And there's about 7.5 yards. Sometimes there's a little more, sometimes there's a little less. So I believe that's it for today. It's kind of a quick one. We didn't have any new fabrics to show you yet. Quick word about the Alaska. I'm very excited. It's funny because I wasn't thrilled about it initially, but now I'm in love with it. It's the way it happens every time. Plus, I've been working pretty diligently to get it done now. So, but one thing that I'm always fascinated with this pattern is the secondary pattern. It's not just stars and stuff. I don't know if you can see it well, but there's circles. There's circles to the pattern that intersect, a nice Venn diagram thing going. And that you don't see until you step back. And a very quick shout out to Noreen. Thank you for helping me, because this is kind of a strange thing to work on up close and personal. You need to back it off. I had a dream right before I put the borders on. I got the inside all done, and I had a dream I had a block wrong. Now, in my dream, it was in the middle. So I said, that's it. I'm bringing it in. I'm hanging it up because I had nowhere to hang it up. And Noreen was here to help me, and Linda Luther. And we hung it up and stood back. And I did have a block wrong. But thank God it was the top left corner. And I didn't have my borders on, so it was a real quick fix. I took out just 2 seams, rotated it, sewed them back on, and we're good to go. So that's just, when you get it done, you're going to want to see it hanging up. And we always suggest that. Laying on a bed, you can't get the full look of it. It really needs to be hanging vertical, and you got to back up and take a look at it. The other thing that helps is pictures. Do a picture with your phone and inspect the picture, or send it out to 12 of your closest friends and say, do you see a mistake? okay, and hope you don't get any responses. So, so that's it. Would love to have you join me for that. We're going to do in person and Zoom, and depending on the enrollment, there might be more than one in-person class, and obviously with Zoom, you'd also get the videos. Even if you're in person, I send you the video in case you have to miss the class. So the kits are available now. The class isn't on there yet, but it will be soon. And then sign up so you can get a kit, and we will have them available someday. We're not starting it till March. So we'll probably get the kits, I don't know, January, February-ish.
We're hopefully going to have them available beginning of
January. So obviously we have to do a lot of cutting to get your kit. There are 23 fabrics. If you are of the mind to recolor this, don't. It is unbelievably, if you're going to recolor it with less fabrics, yeah, maybe, but no. And I can't help you because this one nearly pushed me over the edge as far as I wanted to be organized. And that's the biggest key for this one is organization. Once you're organized, which is the first class, which is a double class, it's golden from there. So yeah, I would strongly suggest, and as I said, if you get a kit elsewhere, you're not going to get the Deb Tucker kit. You're going to get the Adita Sitar kit, which is a hair too small because she thinks you don't make any mistakes ever. She thinks your 1/4 inch seam is perfect. She thinks your cutting is perfect. And God bless her. I wish I was perfect. But with the Deb Tucker way, we need a little bit more. So we've got a little bit to trim off. And we're not talking a ton more, just a little bit wider strip to work with. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions or anything like that, come on in or send us an email or give Tara a call, and we would be happy to answer about anything we've talked here. Otherwise, you can go to the website and order your stuff. All right. Any questions, my dear Brenda? There's a 30-second delay, so hang on. And there she is. It's a game here. We all sit and wait for her to make a response. So, all right. Well, thank you very much, and you have a lovely weekend. She's not. One quick, like my shirt. I wore it because I'm going to be gone for the next 5 weeks because of multiple. I'm doing 4 retreats back to back to back to back. So I won't be here on Thursdays, and but Tara will do, and Brenda will do an amazing job. So I will see you. If I don't see you before then, I'll see you in 6 weeks. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.